Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne. I got a video for that. Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the VA's mental rating reduction. Yes, the VA's mental rating reduction. What is it? How is it supposed to be done? And how can you prevent from falling into this black hole? Make sure you stick around. Okay, everyone, before we get into today's video, we still have seats available for my upcoming webinar on the VA claims process, August 13th and 14th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you get signed up by clicking the link in the description section below. So, today's video, VA mental rating reductions. What is it? How is it supposed to be done? And what can you do to prevent yourself from falling into this black hole? Okay, so mental rating reductions. Speak for itself. Your service connected for a mental condition and the VA is proposing to reduce it. Now, I've done other videos on topics like this called adverse action. Okay, so your service connected, let's say for PTSD, you're going for an increase and it shows improvement, and the VA is proposing to reduce. Now, there's a catch. There's something different than that raters can do when it comes to mental conditions and reduction, opposed to, let's say, a back condition or a migraine condition when it shows improvement and a reduction is done. All right? So I got one slide for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Slide number one. Here in slide number one, this is the M21 manual reference, making reductions in evaluations of psychiatric disorders, PTSD, depression, schizophrenia, mood disorder, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it states, do not, I have that highlighted in red, do not make drastic reductions in evaluations and ratings for psychiatric disorders if a reduction to an intermediate rate is more in agreement with the degree of disability. And I'm going to explain that a little bit later, okay? Observe general policy of gradually reducing the evaluation to afford the veteran all possible opportunities for adjustment. Read that last paragraph again. Observe the general policy of gradually reducing the evaluation to afford the veteran all possible opportunities for adjustment, okay? So what does that mean? Let me give you an example. Veteran is service connected for PTSD at 70%, okay? The veteran goes in for increase, all right? Veteran goes to the CMP exam, CMP exam comes back, it shows improvement. Now, we all know if that percentage has been in effect less than 5 years and it shows improvement, they're going to do a proposal to reduce. Okay, that's another nugget for you. All right. Now, the veteran doesn't take the time to go out there and get educated on the 100% criteria for a mental condition. Right. Got a video on that. All right. So, goes in, shows improvement. Now it comes back to the rater. The rater gets the DBQ or CMP exam, and it shows the veteran should be 10%. Now, a few things that you can do. That rater, more than likely, new raters today, is going to do a proposal from 70 to 10. What did it just say in the M21 manual reference? Gradually. Okay, so if I was still rating and the exam showed 10%, I would do a proposal to reduce from 70 to 50 if there's no other evidence of record. If there's other evidence of record and VA treatment is a record, and I review that treatment from a VA medical center and it more so coincides with the 70%, I'm going to keep the veteran at 70%. I'm just not going to go on or off the C&P exam. But if there's no other evidence, that's all the VA rater has. But still, I would only reduce from 70 to 50. Now, here's a nugget. We won't tell anybody. When they do that, and you get the notification letter, in that notification letter, they have to give you due process. Proposal to reduce. They just can't go ahead and reduce it. A lot of veterans make the mistake, well, I'm going to do a high-level review on the proposal. You can't. You can only do it on the final rating. But what veterans fail to realize, in the notification letter, you can do an RVSR hearing. And guess what? I love this. I love it. I got a video on that. RVSR hearings, because I used to do them. Okay? So you do an RVSR hearing. In the meantime, you go out and get your own private DBQ. RVSR hearing, you can upload new evidence to prove that you should stay at the 70 or be at the 100%. That's a huge nugget. I don't even think you all caught that. If they ever do, meaning the rater, do a proposal to reduce, read the notification letter. Look for RVSR hearing. Watch my video on it. You go to my channel, type in RVSR hearing. I explain that process. You can also go to the M21 manual reference and it will show you the process. And guess what? On RVSR hearing, you could bring a witness. You know, I'm just dropping all the nuggets today, right? The pocket's almost empty, all right? So when you submit that claim for increase for that mental condition, understand what the 100% criteria is in this particular example I'm giving. If it's at 50, understanding what the 70% criteria is. That's what goes in your personal statement. That's what you're talking about at the C&P exam. Okay? Also, figure out, oh, I've been service-connected for PTSD at 70% for 3 years. You need to know that. Oh, I've been service-connected for PTSD 70% for 6 years. So if you go to that exam and it shows improvement, they can't reduce you. They need 2 exams within 5 years. And guess what? I've done a video on that as well. All right. But as it pertains to any mental condition, they're supposed to gradually do it. That's going to depend on the VA rater. And especially if that VA rater went through the training and went through this M21 manual reference. Okay. So again, even if they do it, you don't have any evidence that RVSR hearing, you can say, hey, wait a minute. You are supposed to gradually bring me down. So I'm saying, okay, I shouldn't be at the 10% due to the C&P exam. I should be at the 50% per the M21 manual reference. And guess what? If they keep you at the 70, they got to keep you at the 70 for about 60 days after that, right? In the meantime, you just extended that time to go out and get treatment and a new DBQ, either showing currently where you're at or the increase to 100%. All right. So there's levels to this. You need to understand the process, understand the M21 manual reference and the 38 CFR, and be able to apply it to what you're doing with your claim. With that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and as always, share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.